Recently, an issue has come to light regarding the first Prime Minister, John A. Macdonald, and his policies regarding residential schools and the impact they are having on Aboriginal communities today. He played a major role in the implementation of residential schools in Canada in the way he believed that Aboriginal inhabitants were still savages if they were left to their own land and education. He believed that they needed to be completely removed from their cultures in order to be properly assimilated. This led to extremely poor treatment of those enrolled and has made a lasting impact on Aboriginal communities today. Many people are beginning to argue that John A. Macdonald is not the Canadian hero he's made out to be, and that the presence of his name on school property is offensive to those affected by residential school systems and undermines Canada's reconciliation efforts with Aboriginal communities. Others, however, are not convinced, saying that the efforts to scrub his name from school properties is nothing more than a slash to censor history, arguing that we do not remember him for his participation in residential schools, but his contribution to Canada's Confederation. Canadian schools bearing this name should have no obligation to change their title. If any action is truly required, they should condemn his participation in residential schools, and realize that these schools were named after him because he was the first Prime Minister of Canada. Nobody likes talking about the atrocities committed by our ancestors and the previous Prime Ministers, but unfortunately dwelling on them in such a way will not undo the damage. If we as Canadians can't remember our past with absolute truth and accuracy, then we have no future.